I'm sure this happens to everyone. You use the glue gun or a soldering iron and then you totally forget to unplug it when you're done. But I never forget to turn my scope off because I'm always aware that it's running because it makes noise. And another reminder of something being on could just be a light, and it's mostly the kids that leave the glue gun on, so it better be none too subtle. But it turns out this bulb is actually made out of glass, so I'll have to use this one, which is plastic. So I got it down to just wires, which means I don't need a socket. I know 3D printing is the popular solution for this type of problem. I'm just old-fashioned and I have a lathe. This last bit of heat shrink tubing is to make the wires jam tightly in the hole as strain relief. If I need a little bit more working time with hot glue, I just make all the parts hot and it'll take a long time to solidify. I don't think that'll be left on by accident anymore. Now for the soldering iron, it's just me, so I don't need something quite as bright, and I think this nightlight will do the job. I won't be needing these prongs for plugging into the wall anymore. So my plan was to hook up this nightlight thing into the cord like this, but then I realized, why don't I just use this whole assembly as the plug and get rid of this part? And the power card has already got a splice in it because the cord that came with the solder iron was way too short. So I've got my power cord soldered onto the prongs, and I also bypassed the on-off switch so it's always on. And I've got this passing through the hole from the switch, not in a cord, plus a washer so it doesn't pull through. Now the tricky part is closing this and squeezing the wires in there. That's good, and need the hood for the LED. And now when I plug in the soldering iron, I've got this light to remind me, unplug it. And I normally plug it in right here where it really lights at me.